Hello children, hope you are all fine. Today we will start our first online class of English literature. So, let's begin. You must have watched a night sky in summer studded with moon and stars. How does it look? Obviously it looks beautiful, and we all are fascinated by its beauty. So children, today we are going to read a poem entitled A Night in June, written by William Wordsworth. In this poem, the poet has captured a vivid picture of a beautiful night of summer in the month of June in England. Now, before going to the poem, let me tell you in short about William Wordsworth. He is William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth was an English nature poet. He was born on 7th April 1770 in the Lake District of England. So, he was also called Lake Poet. He was a minute observer of nature. In his poems, we often find vivid description of nature which we ordinary men often overlook. He found solace in nature and experienced the beauty of nature in most of his poems. He was a British poet laureate for the last 7 years of his life. He died on 23rd April 1850. Now children, let me read out the poem for you. A Night in June by William Wordsworth. The sun has long been set. The stars are out by twos and threes. The little birds are piping yet among the bushes and trees. There's a cuckoo and 1 or 2 thrushes, and a far-off wind that rushes, and a sound of water that gushes. And the cuckoo's sovereign cry fills all the hollow of the sky. Now, let us come to the explanation of the poem. A Night in June. Here, the poet gives us a vivid picture of a beautiful summer night in the month of June. June falls in the summer season in England, and there, in the month of June, the sun shines for a long period of time, and the weather is very enjoyable. Now, let us come to the first 2 lines of the poem. The sun has long been set, the stars are out by twos and threes. Here, the poet says that the sun shines for a long period of time, and now, with the setting of the sun below the horizon, 2 and 3 stars are seen twinkling in the night sky. Here, twos and threes are mere numbers. Actually, the poet wants to say that few stars are sparkling in the night sky. Let us now come to the next two lines. The little birds are piping yet among the bushes and trees. Here, yet means still. Although it is dark, still the little birds are singing in a melodious note among the bushes and trees. Now see the next line. There's a cuckoo and one or two thrushes. Here the poet can hear the sound of a cuckoo along with the singing of one or two thrushes. Now let me tell you, cuckoo is a singing bird and thrushes are also little singing birds. I will show you the image of a cuckoo and a thrush in the very next two slides. Come to the next two lines. And a far off wind that rushes, and a sound of water that gushes. Just in the last night you must have heard the rushing sound of strong moving wind. Similarly, here the poet can hear the rushing sound of a distant wind. Here, far off means distant. Along with this, the poet can also hear the rolling sound of moving water. Now, let us come to the last two lines. And the cuckoo's sovereign cry fills all the hollow of the sky. Here, cry denotes shrieking sound of a cuckoo. Its cry is called sovereign because it is unbounded and unrestricted. Cuckoo can pour its heart out spontaneously without any restriction and can establish the superiority of its sound over all other natural sounds, just like a ruler. Hence, cuckoo's unrestricted superior cry fills the hollow of the sky, that is, the empty sky. The cuckoo's cry can be heard everywhere. Now, let me show you the image of a cuckoo. This is a cuckoo. Cuckoo is a bird with a call that sounds like its name, cuckoo. Now, let me show you the image of a thrush. Thrush is a brown bird with a pale breast with spots on it that is known for its singing. Hope now the poem is clear to you. Now let us come to the rhyming scheme of the poem. Note, end rhyme is a repetition of similar sound. and here it is colored at the end lines of the poem. In this poem, the end of each line follows a certain rhyming pattern. Note, the first line rhymes with the third line, that is, set, yet. Second line rhymes with the fourth line, that is, threes, trees. Fifth line rhymes with the sixth and seventh lines, that is, thrushes, rushes, gushes. And the eighth line rhymes with the ninth line, cry and sky. Therefore, the rhyming pattern of this poem is AB, AB, C, 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 D, D. Let us now come to the word meaning of the poem. Cuckoo, a type of bird. Gushes, pores or floods or streams. Piping, whistling or twittering or singing. Sovereign, superior, like that of a ruler. Thrush, a type of bird. Yet, still, or even now. So children, today we have learned the poem in detail. Your homework will be to learn the poem along with the poet's name. Please download the text attached with this video. That's all for today. Thank you.